Hey, welcome back everybody to my, I guess you could say series update. It's a channel update, but it's also a series update, and this is in regards to State of Decay 2, and only State of Decay 2. So, now that the game is out, it has definitely surpassed my actual expectation. I was worried at first because of what happened with Sea of Thieves, that State of Decay might be in a similar fashion, but I haven't spent close to 40 hours so far playing, well, I wouldn't say 40, more like late 20s, yeah, early 30s. I'm rounding it up because I'm probably gonna put 40 hours by the time this video is out, because I have like 10 episodes ahead right now where we currently are, but I'm getting off track. But the bottom line is that State of Decay actually lived up to my hype in terms of what I was expecting from it after playing State of Decay 2. But one thing I'm also noticing, and you know, I've been watching a lot of channels, watching a lot of news and the State of Decay, and a lot of coverage, and the thing is, a lot of people who are playing State of Decay 2 never played State of Decay 1, and they are a little bit, I guess, turned off, or it's not what they expected. So I was kind of confused, because if you never play State of Decay 1, it's like a 50% chance you like it or not, because State of Decay 2 is a very niche game. It appeals to a very niche audience, so I don't expect it to have like wide mass appeal like, say, Fortnite or Rainbow Six Siege or anything like that, so I expect it to be a much smaller fan base, but a more dedicated fan base for those who actually like playing this game and want to see it succeed, and really like the fact that they aren't putting in any microtransaction at all. You get what you pay for. You pay for the game and you pay for the DLC. That's it, nothing else, and that's it, which is really good. I mean, that's very old school, but also a very fair way to do a game, especially in the current gaming climate of loot box, or loot crate, or whatever you want to call it, that you have to pay for after after the game is launched. So I like that. But with that said, though, with a plateau of new people coming into play State of Decay 2, it kind of gave me a couple of ideas, because last night I was playing co-op, and one of the person I was playing with literally needed help to figure out what to do, and I spent like a good hour and a half helping him out, teaching him the ropes, showing him what to do, what to look at, what to be aware of, what you need to get if your people are complaining about this, etc. Like, he had no clue, and it kind of dawned on me, like, what, maybe I should do some videos just like explaining some stuff, because State of Decay 2 literally has no guide. It's assuming that you play the first one and that you're coming to play this, and I do like that, the fact that they appeal to people who play the first one. And of course, some people never play State of Decay 1 because at the time it wasn't on their radar, but State of Decay 2 is on their radar because State of Decay 1 did so well. So they're like, oh yeah, I heard of that game, and oh, there's a part 2, I'll check it out now. So as a result, I want to do a series update in terms of what to expect from me and State of Decay 2 and how it relates to my channel and what videos I'll be doing. So first and foremost, of course, my regular playthrough, which is not, it's just me playing around, either having fun, helping people out, etc., or trying to level up, or go get to the next level, is gonna be my Daily Decay. And if you already see my Daily Decay series, you know what that is. So for that, my plan is to have one of those released a week. So you'll see Daily Decay schedule is gonna be Thursdays at 5 p.m. So those who like that series, one that want to see when that series then releases gonna be every Thursday at 5 p.m. However, the first 2 weeks of this game, I will be releasing daily videos, just to count, because it's a new game and I want to get as much videos out there as possible. But then once I get in my rhythm, the normal schedule will be Thursdays at 5 p.m. This is to, to be the companion piece to my Good, Bad, Ugly series episodes, which are Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Now, my Good, Bad, Ugly series episodes at Tuesday at 5 p.m., those are classic Good, Bad, Ugly. And what I mean by classic is that these are old choice-based games that I haven't had a chance to play on my channel before, so I'm going back and playing them while I'm waiting for new choice-based games to come out. Of course, new choice-based games will not have a schedule. They'll be uploaded as soon as I'm able to record them and upload them. So I just want to put that in there for everybody who's wondering. So you'll see Tuesdays, Good, Bad, Ugly Classic at 5 p.m. and Thursdays, State of Decay 2 Daily Decay at 5 p.m. Now, in conjunction with my Daily Decay series, there's going to be two series I thought of in regards to State of Decay that I want to do. One of them is I don't quite have a name for it yet. I'm thinking of calling it Tips and Tricks, or Checklist, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I might just call it Checklist, as the short name. But in essence, this series called State of Decay 2 Checklist is going to be giving like tips, instructions, things like that, guides to help new people who are new to this game, because having played the first game, I have a wealth of knowledge of how things are structured and what to expect, what to combine, with just what to do in general, but also what to do at a higher level of having a base. So, and not to mention, the thing I like about this is that there's an indefinite almost combination of hero types in this game. So you might be looking at one playthrough that is completely different from another playthrough. It's almost impossible to have the same identical playthrough as you get further in the game, from people losing heroes, people not losing heroes, people choosing to accept certain people in their base versus not, you know. So everybody's playthrough is going to be different, but at the same time we could all learn from the differences and document that. And so my idea for the second playthrough is called, you know, the checklist, which will be like tips and tricks, you know, kind of like guides, stuff like that, in terms of what to do, how to do it, things, and how to be the most efficient survivor. And also how to be a good, you know, co-op buddy, especially if you're playing online. The last thing you want is to have a noob in your base and he ends up getting you killed, you know. So that's that. And then the third part of series I'm thinking about is called Hero Highlight. And in State of Decay 2, as in State of Decay 1, permadeath is still a thing. So the thing with that is I definitely want to highlight the heroes that I've come to like, I've come to had a, you know, warm, you know, heart with, because, you know, I play with them a lot and they've leveled them to max level, and if they die, that sucks. But prior to that, once I max out a hero, I definitely want to do a hero highlight, documenting this hero, their skills, their benefits, etc., etc., and just, like, you know, giving them a little bit of shine, because, you know, so you never know when you might lose that hero. So having like a little hero highlight documenting different heroes and just kind of showing the different strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats that this hero presents in the game itself, that could also give people a guide in case they do run into this hero once, you know, later on their playthrough. They might not have this hero when they started, but then they might see this hero later on. I was like, oh yeah, I saw that guy, you know, or that, you know, person on the hero highlight State of Decay video, and these are the stats. They're actually really good, so I might actually want to get this hero just based on the fact that I've seen an advanced playthrough of this hero and what they could become. Because a lot of times you don't really know how good your hero is going to be until you play with them and get them up there, and they might not have the skills that benefit your type of base or your type of playthrough. So it's kind of good to have that information beforehand, instead of wasting the time to level them up and say, you know what, I'm really not feeling this hero, you know. So that's going to be the third one. And of course, these will be done, the schedule for these will be released ad hoc. They won't have a schedule per se, so it's whenever I get around to doing it. But it's also kind of a nice way to pepper or sprinkle out different types of videos, because at the end of the day, everybody's going to do Let's Play of State of Decay 2. That's not different. But what is going to be different is my checklist series, my hero highlight series, because not a lot of people are doing that. And I don't want to be in a situation where I'm doing only the bare minimum, or only doing what everybody else is doing. I want to kind of put my own spin on things and create different series that has a certain level of distinctness from everybody else. And so those are the two series I think about. And of course, most of these series are born from me doing playthroughs, or, you know, Let's Play of the regular State of Decay anyway. So it's just a good way to use what I'm learning in my Let's Play videos and then create something unique to me, my video, and my personality. So just wanted to kind of let everybody know that in regards to State of Decay. So, you know, State of Decay 2 is going to be around for a while. It's impressed me. It did good. And as a result, I'm branching out to create 2 additional series separate from my daily decay. And as well, everybody know that. So going forward, how I am trying to structure my channel is that roughly about 50% of my videos will be my Good, Bad, Ugly series. About 25 to 30% will be Rainbow Six Siege, and then the last 25 or 20 to 25% will be State of Decay. So that's how I like it to be structured going forward for the remainder of the year. So expect a Good, Bad, Ugly series to be released every Tuesday at 5 p.m. That's for the classic choice-based games that are old and I haven't had a chance to play them before, but I want to keep, you know, get those on the channel because I like to, you know, I enjoy playing those type of games. And then Thursday will be my Daily Decay series. Rainbow Six series, that series doesn't have an actual schedule because it takes time to produce, so I can't keep it on a regular schedule depending on how my you know, personal life goes. So those will be released less frequently, but those take much longer to actually produce because I have to like gather a much more information to get those completed, whereas the Good, Bad, Ugly series and State of Decay is much easier in terms of processing and uploading time. But for the most part, you know, I do want it to be structured that way, where number 1 is Good, Bad, Ugly series, number 2 is Rainbow Six, and number 3 is State of Decay. So I'm just really happy that State of Decay did not disappoint me and that it didn't pull a Sea of Thieves, because I really want to see if they used to be great, but it just couldn't quite live up to the hype. But State of Decay 2, they buckled down and focused on what made the first game great. They didn't try to change it to make it some kind of mass appeal game, because I feel like had they done that, it would have lost its identity of being State of Decay, and then you might have, yeah, you could have probably gotten more fans that way, but you'd have alienated a lot of the hardcore fans, and it was the hardcore fans that really pushed State of Decay 1 to being so good. And that's what I like, is that they weren't trying to be, you know, appeal to everybody. They're trying to appeal to their specific audience and do right by them, which is good. So that's my quick update for what's going on with State of Decay and how it affects, you know, my channel and going forward. And thank you guys again for taking time to watch this video. And if you want to play with me, just let me know. You know, send me a message or a comment, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.